Hi my loves, so I'm going to be giving you all a reading with my newest deck, well, one of. Okay, so I have here 3 piles. These would be in the description box, so head on down to the description box, click the bottom left corner of the screen and select the card that you feel most drawn to. Keep in mind these readings are strictly for entertainment purposes, but substance can be found in the information I share on here. So take what you can with you and leave behind what belongs to somebody else. For pile 1, I have here walk by faith. For pile 2, peace to you. And for pile 3, do everything in love. Pause the video if you need to when choosing your card. Trust your intuition. It is going to guide you accordingly. Okay. Alright, these cards were pre-shuffled. So let's start with pile 1. If you chose walk by faith, intuitively I can tell that there is a need for some of you to have more faith. Have more faith in your dreams, have more faith in your plans, have more faith in your future. Okay? Do not give in to pessimistic thinking. Think more optimistically about your future. And your present, actually. Okay? So purple is a very intuitive color for me because I always think of amethyst crystals. So if you chose this pile, you could be highly intuitive, or you could just read people very well, understand body language very well. You may possibly have a connection with divine beings, divine angels. That is only going to be for some of you. That won't be for all of you, okay? Yeah. So let's get into it. The messages from the divine for you are: give thanks to the divine because the divine is good, because the divine is faithful, and divine love lasts forever. Okay? The card says faith, hope, and love. And lastly, this message says, let's love each other because love is from the divine. And everyone who loves is born and comes from the divine and knows the divine. Okay? The divine is love. So a lot is being said here about love, and there is a need for those of you that chose this pile to remember that love is very powerful, is very potent, and it can change a lot for you, you know. The frequency of love is high vibrational, very high vibrational. And that is something that you needed to hear right now, okay? Have hope and remember what power there is in love. Okay? So let's go on to pile 2 if you chose peace to you. This is so pretty. I like the designs on these cards, like I really do. Peace to you. There's a need for some of you to really connect with your inner peace at this time. There may be people or circumstances in your life where you're probably being tested, and what is most important, or what should be most important to you, is your internal peace. Okay? Remember what peace there may be in silence. Some of you need to choose your battles wisely. Not all fights need to be fought. Okay? So let's see what messages came through for you from the divine. It says here on this card, the mountains may shift and the hills may be shaken, but the divine's faithful love won't shift from you. Okay? So regardless of whatever you're experiencing right now in your life, even if it's chaotic, remember that the divine love exists within you. And that divinity exists within everything and everyone around us, okay? Even yourself. And this last message says, your love reaches to the heavens, your faithfulness to the skies. Okay? So, if you give love outwardly, if you express faithfulness outwardly or loyalty outwardly, it's going to reach very far. You know, equally so, remember that the divine extends love and faithfulness to you every single day. So why not show that same amount of faithfulness and love to those that are deserving? Yeah, pile 2. So let's see what messages. The divine loves you, gentle reminder, and the divine gives the hope that we need. Okay, so always remember that. I like these cards. They're so pretty though. These are some gorgeous looking cards, I swear. Alright, let's go on to pile 3, last but not least, because I'm going to do another reading after this one, so stay tuned for that one. For pile 3, if you chose do everything in love, there's a need for some of you to remember to operate from a pure place. When you do things for people, do it out of purity of intent. Do it because you want to do it, you know. Don't just do things for people because you expect things in return or because you want to get a certain outcome. No. Do things from the purity of your heart, okay? Alright, these two messages says, but let all who take refuge in the divine rejoice. Let them sing joyful praises forever. Okay? So, remember, if you are dealing with any sort of darkness in your life, that there is light at the end of the tunnel and that there is joy for you to have. However, you have to remember that if you take refuge in the divinity that exists external to you and within you, that is only when you would feel true joy and contentment, okay? Alright, this card says, you will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. So, I'm getting the message here that, you know, when you are seeking truth, when you are seeking anything in life, actually, you have to do it with all of your heart, you know, and that message can tie back to the intuitive message I gave you all initially. When you do things, do it from the purity of your heart, you know. Don't do anything from selfish ambition or selfish gain, because the universe is very sensitive to energy. So if you do things selfishly, the universe is going to recognize that, okay? Let's see what is. New life in the divine and focus on the divine. So there's a need for you to just refocus your energy on what is important, okay? For some of you, just reconnecting with your divinity, okay? So those were divine messages for you, pile 3. Love and light to all of you. I hope this message found you well. If you like, don't forget to subscribe. If you don't like, feel free to visit another channel. Peace.